Ladies and gentlemen, after too many goddamn technical difficulties and me being burnt to a crisp in various shapes, sizes, and forms...
Why were you burning, Fritch?
I don't even have the energy right now to answer that question. God damn, that's a deep cut. Oh.
Is it? Were you being ginger outside?
If I say yes,
because that's what I've had to deal with, mate.
That's a you problem.
Exactly. So I want to know what your problem is.
I'm just
sharing is caring.
I'm just tired all the time.
Maybe you want to, I don't know, fix that shit. I don't know how that works.
I try.
But...
Anyway, right. Let's talk about some goddamn games.
I could tell you what. I could recommend Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Wingstop. Mango habanero hot wings. Boneless hot wings from Wingstop.
Right.
Fucking nice, mate.
Apparently we have a new sponsor.
Yeah. It was sponsored by Wingstop. It's available in the Trafford Centre and I believe on Manchester Piccadilly Circus. Yeah. They were really nice when we had them the other week, and we've made them tonight. So like Cartier was like, I'm going to make those. So I've been fed.
Fair enough.
Wings.
Anyway,
quality.
Moving on from our weird sponsor. What we're diving into first.
So I think what we should do first is I want to do some little housekeeping affairs because they're necessary. So let me spell this out for you, and Fritz, do tell me if I'm not clear.
Hang on, let me your head bigger for this. There we go.
Big head. I'm here, sponsored by Thirsty Ferret. If you can't play your game in a week, you can play it later on, as in into the next week, so long as it does not impact your game for that week. So you need to check before you arrange to play a game late with your next opponent, and your opponent needs to do this as well, that it's going to be fine. Because if it isn't, I will have to concede your game because you didn't play it. Alright? Which I don't want to do because it's awkward and it results in conversations and people getting grumpy and moany because I've had to make a decision. And a decision that it's like me trying to be nice to you guys. So if you're not going to respect it, we'll have to stop it. So please be aware of that. Thank you.
God has spoken to his people.
The admin has spoken.
Get rules laid down, flat, clear. Like I don't mind. Like I personally think, if you can, it lets us. We should, so long as it doesn't, do something to your next game. If it does, then it's not okay.
Yeah, no, understood. I'm going to deflate your head now.
That's what we have to do.
I'm going to deflate your head now to put you back in the
That's
corner.
That's fair. I will be shrunk back down to a regular size. So should we do the myriad of results that we have?
The myriad of results. You know what? Let's.
We've got a myriad.
If it's going to work properly. Go.
Technical difficulties, guys. Right, so if you go straight into match reporting on Discord, there is all the shit. So, cool. First one, My Little Liz's Imperial Wieners actually have information regarding this game, I think. No, I don't.
Cool, as you were. It's
2-1 to Lizards.
2-1 to Lizards. Carry on. Next.
There we are. I have to go off the fucking channel, man. Next up is Fritch. How did you beat Slytherin with the ball 3-1?
It's 4 weeks ago. I can't remember. Next question.
Was it Griff?
Yes, mostly.
Brilliant. I beat some humans. It was some Old World Alliance. It was a game where I punched things and they fell over. Nice. Turns out more dwarfs is better.
Yes, as is tradition.
Next up, we've got a 4-1 win for Max against Ben. Ben having a poor start to a season. Yeah. If you look at the casualty box, however, he did manage to murder Max's entire team.
Yep, I look at the picture now. That is a lot
he still
of
won
dead rats.
4-1.
And he still run 4-1. Just proves Skaven are cheating.
to there.
Nice. I should have set up a bit more conservatively.
You now need to haul ass. Right, how far can you get? So you can get to there. You can get to there. He, however, can get to there. Alright, let's try it.
Ow.
Well, that's just filthy. So 4 up, 4 up, 3 up. Yeah, what have I got to lose?
Literally nothing. Wow. Wow, what the fuck? So stupid. So stupid.
Fucking hell. Okay, what was the dice chart for that? So it was a...
Yeah, it does indeed prove Skaven a cheated. Next up, we've got Xanathar's naming returned 2-0 against Green with Frenzy. Now, I might have information regarding this match. Let's see. Jimmy took a lot of extra risks and fouls to remove my players, ended the game with 5 or 6. He ended the game. Sean ended the game with 5 or 6 players. However, in Jimmy trying to cause damage, forgot that there was a ball involved in the game, and Sean scored twice.
Nice.
I mean, it just shows you've got a balanced diet, guys.
Yes, you've got balance it out.
I have gone back to the freaking bottom here.
Nice one.
Next up, we've got Designer Handbags 0, 2 to the Half-Blood Harlequins. Elf Bollocks, I believe. Alex did tell me. No, Alex didn't tell me anything. Elf Bollocks.
We assume Elf Bollocks. We would assume more Elf Bollocks as soon as you see the SPP on that team. Hold down.
Yes. Yeah, dang.
dang.
1-1 draw. Day versus Andy. Yeah, we'll get more into that as we go along, but 1-1 draw, decent score. Half-Blood Harlequins, Designer Handbags again being reposted. Dave Blobs,
Yes.
2 Lisby Friends, that's Nurgle beating Lizards. We have no screenshot. Easy Cheesy Rat Boys, 3, so Max winning hard again against Slytherin with the ball.
Yes.
I'm assuming that it turns out rats are cheating.
Yep. Probably.
Fritz, you won again.
I won again against some Lizards somehow. I'm not quite sure how or again or why, but I think it probably involved Griff again.
Nice.
If memory serves, it was like quite a clutch, like a clutch touchdown
Game.
towards the end.
Okay, cool. Next up, we've got
More Elf Bollocks.
Alex playing Sean more Elf Bollocks. Opening kickoff event, sent off Sean's lineman.
Nice.
Gave the Elves a numbers advantage, which snowballed. Lots of removes on both sides, but he hit all the 1 dice blocks without blocks.
Of course.
Against my dodge ball carrier. It was basically Elves doing extra Elf Bollocks.
Excellent.
Ouch. It's a shame when that happens. I know the feeling too well.
Yes.
Marvellous. That was.
You've got yourself versus the Forgotten Classics. You went up against Day, a 1-1 draw, and looks like the SPP went to Journeyman.
It did. Went to the Journeyman. I got nothing. I literally got nothing out of that game.
Nice.
I got a touchdown. Yeah, he scored on my drive.
Yeah.
After I made a really decent drive, and then he managed to just about knock the ball carrier over. The ball scattered out, landed in front of the one guy who hadn't moved, who was able to run away.
Nice.
From the Dwarves, who could then no longer close the gap. And then on his half, I just killed him and took the ball and scored because there's no players that can stop me when I killed all the players.
Correct. Next.
Imperial Wieners 1, Strickland Invaders 1. No MVPs either side. Journeyman. Yay.
Journeyman
awesome.
drinking all the SPP.
I do have information about this game. And his match. Nobility ended up basically being elves, so his nobility elfed the first half.
Yeah.
And then in the second half, he was unable to dodge. Andy was cage diving, 2 dice uphills and hitting pows. So
of course.
It's kind of game over when that happens.
Yeah.
Of course. So yeah, that's what happened there. Marvellous. Next up, we've got Old World Academicals Green with Frenzy, so that's a solid win there to Cheeky Jimmy.
Yes, I imagine he just slapped him silly.
Yeah, those poor halflings, they're not doing well.
No.
Imperial Wieners 0, Diggy Diggy Holes 2. You know, in the age-old question of who wins, Bretonians or Dwarfs? Dwarfs.
Yeah, done.
Although I couldn't move him at all, I did manage to, like, punch him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Old World Academicals 1, Half-Blood Harlequins 4.
Some more, another elfening.
That's brutal.
That is an elfening right there.
I mean,
isn't
I've seen. Like, I will tell you guys some stats later on about goal difference. It will not surprise you to hear that Alex has got a very high goal difference.
Yes, it
Ben
is.
has a really bad one.
it? Yes, it is disgusting. Next.
Green with Friends, Easy Cheesy Rat Boys. So the rats ran into orcs and lost.
Yes.
Lost hard. I believe his season is over.
So finally his high scoring ability is spitting
ran
out. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
Sean.
deserved it.
Sean versus League of Dirty Gentlemen.
Myself.
What happened? What happened, Twitch?
It was just a lot of not. I think if I remember rightly, we scored on each other's drive.
Oh, it's always fun when that happens.
And it was just sort of it hit each other, and then we just about squeaked through on both halves. It was a good game. I mean, I'll take that a draw. It was all right.
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable indeed.
It's all you can really ask for, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slivering the Ball 2, Designer Handbags 0. Turns out Lizards beat Lizards.
Yeah. 2-0.
Next up, we've got you beating Ben 2-1.
Yes.
Griff?
Griff was a big player, but right at the end it was 1-1, and I did have a little bit of a dirty moment of dicing right towards the end.
Did you hit the one turn?
It wasn't a one turn. It was a scrap. He managed to sack my ball carrier. Defended it as best he could, but it turns out a rando normal human can do a 4-up dodge into a 3-up pickup into a 4-up pass and a 3-up catch.
Can happen.
In one go. It was a bit like
Without a reroll.
No reroll, no problem. You just did it.
Nice.
So, it was a bit of a squeaky bum time.
Next up, Easy Cheesy Rat Boys 1, Harlequins 3. It turns out he says one of those games just can't play.
Yeah.
And then your journeyman gets the MVP, just hit the piss. That's
Yeah.
how it goes. 2 double skulls into double skulls.
Oh, two quad schools for Max. Ugh.
Yeah, that's brutal, isn't it? And Hack Flem sent off so early. Nice. Here we go. Scouse Boy, Lisby Friends 1-0 to Lizards, so Lizards beat Lizards. Turns out Blockless Lizards roll both downs against Blockless Lizards. Shocking.
Shocker. That's
and
it.
Anarchy taking the screenshot there with the other method, i.e. using her phone.
Yeah. Oh, is that all?
Wolfie,
Yeah. Oh, no, hang on. Would have noted on that last screenshot, that's an armor down troll.
that is an armored down troll.
Oh dear. We're looking for
No, that's because that's against Andy there. Another game.
Oh, yeah.
2-0 win for the Lizards against the Blackhawks. Armor down troll, brutal.
Yeah. And,
A dino score as well.
yes, a dino score happened, which is cool.
Nice.
Wolfie was so proud of this, he posted it twice.
0-0.
0-0, definitely.
This looks like a good game. 2-all draw. Lizards versus
No.
Old World Lions.
Lions, yeah.
You got the Treeman getting the MVP there. Nice.
Nice.
Slivering with the ball. Nil.
Yeah.
Green with Frenzy 2. MVP. They're going to the journeyman though.
Sadness. Well, you got the win, so you.
So annoying, man.
I know.
I beat Dave 1-0.
No screenshot. Shame.
No screenshot because I know. Basically, I scored on my drive quite comfortably.
Yeah.
On his drive, he managed to break clear. I managed to catch him back up. Then we proceeded to have 4 turns of utter shite bowl.
Understood.
And he failed to go for it on the line
Oh.
with no reroll. So.
Well, that reminds me of one of the games I had actually so far in the season where I had a halfling go for it to score on the touchdown, and then died.
It happens. And moving on, we have Day drawing with the Imperial Wieners. His other game was an admin draw. So Day has the distinct honour of being unbeaten,
by
but
default.
also having not won
Yes.
all season.
And then
And lastly, Lizards versus more MVP heavy to the Journeyman.
wow,
Blackmore.
the Journeyman have really been drinking the
Journeyman
SPP.
really suck up the SPP, don't they?
Drinking it.
Bastards, they're bastards. You get one, you almost guarantee it's going to land on it. I think Cyanide might have a programming issue.
Yeah, it's not supposed to, is it?
No, it's not even supposed to let you.
Yeah.
In the new rules, I don't think it can land on a Journeyman.
Alas, there we are. Cool.
But alas, that is what we are. So,
those were the
there we
results.
have rundown. That was quick, wasn't it, right?
That was nice,
Challenge
classy, quick.
next.
Challenge next. Whoop. Let's load up the old.
Let's have a
Dink.
quick look at the standings. It's worth mentioning that the Simmer Andy game, the Scouse Point Andy game, is actually the 5th game. So,
Okay.
we
Oh,
have
yeah,
we have the Group A standings.
Group A standings.
Scouse Point on top because he's played one
Extra.
game.
Yeah, he's got one game in hand. Still a good
4
result.
wins and a tie. Yeah.
So you take it. Yeah, absolutely. Yourself with 3 wins and a tie.
Yeah.
You could be matching him later. And then it all
Scrag there, win 2 losses and a tie. Day with 4 ties.
Yes.
And a kitty there on the same points as well.
Yeah.
Moops next up, 3 ties. 3 ties to Andy as well. Simmer there, 2 ties, 2 losses.
Yes.
In Group B, as expected, Von Leopard is away.
Yeah.
With 12 points, having not lost or drawn a game.
Yeah. I have
You're up
drawn
next,
again.
Fritch.
I know what's going on. There's 2 seasons in a row. This is. Last season,
You've worked out how to play.
I don't know about that. Last season, I was taking a piss.
Well, this season you're taking the. This season you are literally taking the piss.
I know I am.
And it turns out that taking the piss is effective. Cheeky Jimmy there, bringing up 3rd with a loss 3 wins. Max 2 wins, 2 losses. Season sort of seems to have shifted for him. Sean, bang average. Aiden, with I think it was concede.
Does it concede win? Okay. Wolfie forgetting the ball, and Ben and Commish Ben just not having a good time.
Not having a good time.
He has been very unlucky in the worst moments.
Yeah, let's just have a quick look as well. It's worth information on the fact that, so talking about goal differences, certain things that are interesting. Ben is currently on -9.
Wow.
And Alex Leopard is on +10. That is
+10.
That's the extremes of it. The second person, so +10, so he's 12 for and 2 against. The second person on that list is on 5. Which is me with 6 for and 1 against.
Wow.
So elves being elves there. Yeah.
Wow. Where am I in this?
You are going to be positive 4, 7 and 3. Yeah, it's alright, eh? It's alright, man.
So, doing what?
Yes, should we have a look at the teams and then?
We shall, because some of these teams are getting to the point of vomiting-inducingly disgusting.
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to start. Let's start at the top.
Fortunately, it's not mine.
Yes. We're going to start with yours.
Yeah, because they're there at the top.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of block runners, and that is about it.
That is literally it.
Yeah, that is about it.
2 block runners. I have block solid team. I bought the extra Troll Slayer.
Yes. Good.
I'm ready to pop though. I mean, I have got 3 linemen away from a level.
Yes, you do.
From a cash away from a level. I've got 2 blitzers cash away from a level.
Yep.
So you know they are looking nice.
Yeah, they look potentially.
You know, the team is ready to sort of just go and be level, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, Imperial Wieners. All right, so these look a little bit bruised. We've got a bodyguard with guard.
A movement down.
Makes sense. Yeah,
bodyguard makes sense.
Guard, bodyguard, a movement down, bodyguard. Not the worst thing in the world.
He is missing a bodyguard, but I believe he started with 2. So.
Blodging blitzers. Kill him now.
What do you expect, man?
Sure hands thrower. Nice. And then everyone else is standard. Nice. Just look good.
Yeah, it's fair.
Next, we have Easy cheesy rat boys.
Easy
So
rat boys.
let's see what's happened to this team.
So he's got 3 gutter runners.
Oh, yeah.
One with block, 2 heads. Another one with block. I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Two heads of block. It's good.
Passing down blitz. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh well.
And a cannoneer thrower. Guess that was random.
Yeah, I guess that was a random. But I mean, like, it'd be a thrower.
Yeah, he's
getting like a +1 on his passing check. So sure.
Yes, it's all right. Yes, I mean doing a long one. Clan rat there on an MNG.
Oh dear, how's that? Never mind.
We'll live with that, right?
Yeah, we'll live with that. Green with frenzy. Orky boys again. Not many multi-level. We've got a blocker. Makes sense.
Block blocker.
A grab blocker.
A grab blocker. I'm guessing that got randomed.
Possibly.
We've got 2 frenzy blitzers.
Ooh, nice.
2 guard blitzers.
2 guard blitzers. Ugh. That's
a
it.
bit disgusting, actually.
That's it. Oh, I'm not going to enjoy that. Dave's blobs. Some Nuigle. With all we've got is a block lineman.
A block rotter.
A block rotter lineman. Not having a good time, are we?
I don't think he's having a good time. No, not yet.
He can get a random on that pesticle.
I mean, he's got a few. He can go. He can pop off.
He can.
Xanathar's naming returns. Now Sean is currently out the Minotaur and out a human lineman.
Oof.
But he has got some levels up. He's got a foul appearance, block, Skaven rat.
Which is it's just cool.
A block, big hand orc.
I think he hit the random button.
I think he did. Dodging dark elf.
I mean, you never know.
I mean, there's worse things. And a strip ball lineman. It could be worse.
Yeah,
2 journeymen in the next
definitely
game.
Could be worse. Definitely could be worse. Okay. Keep it with the Chaos team there by showing rolling only randoms. The Forgotten Classics.
It did do some randoming.
Did do some randoming. For
He's
example,
quite a lot of randoming, but he's randomed dirty player lineman.
That's nice.
He's randomed tackle lineman.
That's also nice.
He's got a safe pair of hands thrower. Oh no, they get that standard apparently.
Yeah, that's just one. And then you got a armbar roger.
Yeah, an armbar roger.
And moving down. And then a pile driver troll.
Troll. Sad times.
I want to see that animation. That's not a sad time. Pile driver's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's be friends.
Nothing.
As you were.
13 man roster. 13 lizard roster.
Some spare. Slithering with the ball. Anything here? Oh, we've got a Blocksaurus. Nice. That's normal.
Missing next game skink.
Diving tackle.
A missing next game croc score.
2 diving tackle skinks.
And another blocker.
Interesting.
I mean, it's starting down the route of being
getting there, yeah. Getting there. Now, before we go to the Half-Blood Harlequins,
please have your buckets at the ready.
This is not for the faint of heart.
It's not that bad.
This is the kind of warning you expect, like if you see an epilepsy warning.
It's fine. Yeah, Dwarves will bat at this. I'll get hold of them 2 dodgers.
Don't let me look at that catcher.
It's only got blodge, man.
It only got blodge. We've got 10 SPP to spend.
Yeah, he's probably saving for the stat up.
You know he is, and it's going to be absolutely foul.
Yeah. Another dodge catcher, blodge blitzer. Nice, fair. Cannoneer thrower there as well.
Yeah, it did.
And a kick lineman.
Yeah, it's a disgusting team. That catcher is wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's going to be.
It will be.
It's going to be. Well, as soon as it gets that that agi up, and if is he up for an agi up?
I'm assuming if you go for a stat, you want an agi up. I mean, a movement up's going to be brutal as well, isn't it?
A movement up would be a 1-turn machine.
On a movement 8, it's movement 9.
Oh look! Suddenly, it's a fucking rat.
Yep. With strength 3.
Strength 3 rat. Yeah.
Twilight Sparkle, Saurus blocker.
My little lizard.
Bounce boy, my little lizard, Twilight Sparkle there, scoring block tackle.
Nice.
All the other blockers having done nothing.
Yeah, probably.
2 skink linemen, side step, 1 diving tackle, and that's about it.
Did you ever said? Do you have 2 blockers? Do have 4 SPP?
Yes, they're on their way.
They're on their way. It's getting there. Me, my League of Dirty Gentlemen. So
have you accepted level ups on anything? I think you need to fire Fashioning, man.
why fire Fashioning?
He's burning all your shit.
Oh really? He's got kick, strip ball.
Yeah, but he's just an extra 20k of blue.
I know, but I'm still the lowest TV here.
Awfully hopeful there, mate. Sneaky getting sure feet quality.
That is quality. That is like, so it's like I'm going to stump on you and then run away and make sure I get away.
Break tackle on the ogre's not bad.
That was a random. I was a bit dubious, but then I've obviously reread break tackle now and how it works.
Two.
Yeah, so because I got it on a blitzer as well, so only gives it a +1.
But yeah, it makes it a tilt dodge.
But makes it a tilt dodge, so that's actually decent on a blitzer. It's the on yoga probably not, so it's still +2, but I'm still having to make a
tilt dodge.
Oh, just tilt dodge. Yeah, this is how it works.
Useful that, mate.
Yeah, sadly the ball, the halfling hopeful, sneaky git, and sure feet is MNG for a game.
Oh well.
Sadness.
You'll have the same TV.
Yes, exactly. 785.
No, I mean it's quality, man. It's nice to see someone playing with the unorthodox build.
Yeah, I do mean. Okay, well,
Striland Invaders. Armor Down Troll.
Armor Down Troll, Armor Down Lineman. Ooh. Yeah, but that.
An Armor Down. And an Armor Down. Oh, it's a Goblin.
It's a. Oh, it's a Goblin. That's fine.
It's a shit about a Goblin.
The Armor Down Troll, but it does have guard. That's why they keep it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's makes
It's
sense.
still armor. It's no plus.
You tired, mate? Oh, fucking it's contagious.
I am, man. I'm fucking knackered.
It's contagious. You made me yawn, oh, you bastard.
I'm trying to do this too quick. That's what it is. I'm going to slow down.
That's fine. Don't worry
Old
about it.
World Academicals. Chat GP Tree there with Grab.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dwarf Blitzer, Guard. Troll Slayer, Mighty Blow.
Mighty Blow.
Human Blitzer, Guard.
Yep. Human
Old World
Catcher.
Blodge.
Yeah.
Thrower
Accurate.
there, taking
Accurate.
leader and accurate.
Yes, yes. That thing was giving me that thing was giving me palpitations in that game because I had images of it just elf bollocksing me, but he
didn't.
Didn't.
And Halfling Hopeful missing next game, but with jump up. Random, I guess.
Cool. I like it.
It looks a good team.
It does look a good team. Shavy hasn't won anything yet.
Yes, it's waiting. It's just building.
Yeah. Oldheimer Lions.
Fucking disgusting layout.
That treatment. Guard treatment.
Guard treatment. Nice.
Kick lineman, tackle lineman, and a diving catcher.
Yeah, fair enough. Random, I guess.
Yeah, still cool. I mean, it works.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And then designer handbags.
Bringing up the
pile driver Crocs. Nice.
Yeah. Guard pile driver Crocs.
Oh god. Oh yeah, guard pile driver Crocs. Oh, no, it's got. Oh yeah, level 3. Yeah, idiot.
Grab blocker Saurus with pile driver as well.
Block with armor.
Passing down. Yeah.
Oh no! Passing down.
A catch sidestep runner.
That looks disgusting. That's gonna be a slippery little bastard to grab.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I mean it's.
I think that's a lot.
If he knew what a ball was, I think he might do well with it.
That's it, isn't it? Because the other ones are random teams.
The other ones are random teams for the purposes of concedes.
Lovely. Right. Well. There we go.
So should we have a quick look at the fixtures?
Yes, the fixtures. Let's get back onto Edge. Group A, we've already had one game played. Round 5 is a go. Scouse Boy and Andy have already played, but so then we're followed up by Scrag Cheese and Day Day. So Orcs v Lizards. No.
Orcs v Lizards.
No, it's not Orcs v Lizards.
So Scrag Cheese versus Day Day. Scrag Cheese versus Day Day. Scrag Cheese versus Day Day is a draw. It's Nurgle versus.
So I was wrong on one count.
Nurgle versus whatever the hell Day Day's playing. Renegades.
I thought I was wrong on both counts.
That's a 1-1 draw.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it for? Do we know this? Is it admin or is it just?
No, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. They only draws.
Understood. Anna Kitty versus yourself.
So lizards versus the dwarfs. So hopefully I can get hold of some skinks, level up some dwarfs, win 2.
That would be glorious.
Apart from for everybody else.
Yes, very, very true.
Moots versus Simo. So that's your Imperial Wieners.
Yes.
Playing into, I can't remember what Moots is playing.
I forgot as well. My brain's gone.
Old World Alliance. So, I mean, it's a meeting of the B teams. Could be interesting. Don't know where that's going, to be honest.
Cool. And then
week after.
Yeah.
Want to look at that? Day and a Kitty. So I mean that's a 1-1 draw.
Yeah. Because Day's involved.
So probably the decider here for the league is me versus Craig.
Yes. So it's gonna be.
Hopefully I can get some levels versus Anarchy and hand him a new arsehole.
Yes, of course.
Andy KP Moots. So that could be interesting again. It's a sort of battle of teams, sort of lower rank down. Could get fun.
Yeah.
Simo versus Scrag Cheese. If he's starts getting any levels on them Nurgle, he'll batter him. But other than that,
yeah.
It's probably nothing.
Nice.
We'll leave the last week because we might do something. We might talk about it.
Right then, round 5. Cheeky Jimmy versus Von Leopard. Let's be real, elves.
Yeah, 3, 4. What do you reckon?
4-1. If
4-1. It seems to be the way.
It seems to be the way. Ben versus Wolfie, the man who can't win versus the man who doesn't know what a ball is.
Yeah, this could go either way.
Yeah,
it'll definitely be a game of 2 halves.
Yes, definitely. Myself versus Max in his slightly damaged Rat Boys.
I'd fancy your chances at this point, right?
I would as well. I plan to slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, it's fair.
Aiden versus Sean.
I think Sean should win that, really.
Yeah, Lizards versus Chaos Renegades.
Well, Sean's just shown better form, I think, over the thing. It could be interesting, but
yeah,
Wolfie Max in the next one. That should fight, but that Max should batter him.
Max should
lose his entire team in the process, but it'll be like 8-0.
Yeah,
2 turns to score for Skaven, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Myself versus
Jimmy.
Myself versus Jimmy. Jimmy is Lizards.
Yep.
Yep. I reckon I could do it. Lizards have always been a bit of a contentious team for me. Because
I find Lizards tricky because it's strength 4.
Yeah, it's a strength 4. If you get bogged down with them and the skinks go in circles, it's hard to deal with.
You just have to sort of keep them busy with things. Leopard versus Howard. I mean, that's
Elf.
Fair.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
Sean versus Ben.
I mean, that could get interesting as well. Ben has got a really solid team. If he starts winning, he'll be pretty. Might have a late surge from Ben, to be honest.
Yes, could very well.
He's got a good team. So there was one other thing I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Which was end of season.
End of season, right? Okay, let me.
Do you remember we talked about this in the Bob that never was?
Ah, yes, the Bob that never was, because the Bob that never was made, but then I upgraded some parts and accidentally deleted a lot of things along with the recording.
Because skills. So if you go on to final stage on challenge,
I am here.
Just complicated brackets. So we are going to do a double elimination. 6-player bracket. Basically, I felt like putting 8 people into playoffs was kind of unfair. It didn't feel. It didn't feel.
It was small.
Like there wasn't enough. No, it was. There wasn't enough of a.
Yeah, it's like
a reward for doing well in the league if the top 4 go through.
Yeah, so it's like
but the top 2 felt like it was too harsh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I felt like we should do 3.
Okay,
and
so
challenge has lots of options.
Yes, and one of which is this double elimination bracket. Now, any esports watchers will probably recognise this sort of format. If you're not, then here's the explanation.
Let us begin. So first of all, you've got round 1. So round 1 begins, and the loser second in Group B plays third in Group A, and vice versa.
Yes.
The loser of this game is not eliminated, but they drop down to games 5 and 6 down here. Okay. The winner then goes on to play the first in Group A or the first in Group B, who will have received a concede win.
Yes, that's how we're doing it.
Because I want them to have an advantage. Because coming first, so you get a concede win. This will also to clear all like
injuries, MNGs,
and everything. So you're coming up against a fresh team, as in it's meant to be an advantage. They are meant to be better than you at this point.
Yes.
The loser of those two games will then go back down to the losers bracket round 1 here for games 5 and 6, where they will play against the losers of games 1 and 2.
Yes.
The winners will then play in the semi-final.
Yes.
Okay, so that gets us to here. Then it gets us to the semi-finals here. Next, we have the losers round 2. So when you lose in the losers round, you are then out. Because, Nuffle likes to fuck us randomly. So I felt like Nuffle needed to be able to fuck us more randomly.
Yes.
If it's done you once, it might want to come back for second.
Yes,
so
but at
I
least
thought we should appease Nuffle in allowing it to fuck you more.
yes, but what it does mean is though, you're not just eliminated if you have had a bad day. You do have a chance at redemption, a little bit of vindication.
You're going to have another bad day.
Yes.
Because Nuffle hates you. Losers round 2, obviously, winner of them. So, and then the semi-final. The person who loses in the semi-final will then play the person remaining from the losers. Okay.
Yes.
The winner of that game goes on to play the winner of the semi-final in the first final.
Yes.
Okay. If the winner of the semi-final wins that game, they win. If, however, they lose that game, they are not out and a replay happens.
Yes.
Because, you've got to be double eliminated.
Yes. That's the important thing. You need to lose
11.
twice.
Yeah, even if you've won everything, you have to lose twice.
Yeah.
But if you do win everything, it doesn't really matter because you won everything.
Yeah.
So I hope that makes sense to people. I felt it was a bit more interesting. I felt 6 was the right number. I felt let's have a bit of fun. Yeah, and it's going to reward you for doing well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm fully expecting myself to be in one of these round 1 games.
Yeah.
At the rate I'm doing, so I'm currently second in the league.
Yeah, Alex is looking solid, isn't he?
Yeah, Alex is probably getting his his free week off, and
yeah.
More SPP.
The other game, it looks like in the other league, it does look like myself and Craig there are away, but with 13 and 10 respectively, next being 4.
Yeah, very, very true.
It's just where that lands. So it'll probably come down to if the game between us, whoever wins, that will be top. I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
That's it. It's gonna be fun. It just it's a bit something different now.
Yeah, definitely something a bit different. But you know what? We needed it. So.
There's also an update on the admin tools. They aren't ready yet.
Of course not. It's a surprise, surprise. No admin tools. Thank you, Cyanide.
Well done. Golf clap.
Yeah, just like them.
Yeah, and that's it really.
That is all.
Get them in.
Yeah, get them in. Remember to use the spinning channel correctly. Remember to make sure that.
Hilarious memes, people.
Hilarious memes, always appreciated. In the meantime, we bid you adieu, and we'll see you hopefully in about 2, maybe 3 weeks' time.
2 or 3 weeks. I don't know what we do. We'll do something.
And then we have the finals. That's gonna be even more fun.
Yep. So it's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from me. Ta-ra.
Night.